in the nation, Dave. Seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on
it's a running room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Wants to pass it. Gets rid of it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitney. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touch. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quick release by the QB. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's Schuster. Working that wide receiver screen. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it, just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down, just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Holds and fires complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina State. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Looking to pass, it's Schuster. They're working that left side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's a heat. He breaks into the open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll try the run. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. NC State going up-tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Whitney. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Can't get him to the ground. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. To the air, it's Schuster. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the sudden change situation even more difficult. He's going for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll run play action. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Quick strike. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Turning it on! And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles will go for it on 4th down. Snap it to the back. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it down and run. Fires on the move. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Illegal forward pass.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To throw, it's Schuster. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose on the right. Touchdown ball. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they have... Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dowdell. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Schuster. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. from the gun. They'll try the middle. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. There he goes. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Schuster. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Motion from the wideout. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on fourth down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the third time the charm. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Schuster. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Wide open downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under fire. Got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Finds his man. It's Smith. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Looking to throw, it's Schuster. Pressure coming.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Back to throw, it's Schuster. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers.
No gain on the play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback may change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. NC State quick to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands, it's Smith. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.